Stop scrolling and listen for 30 seconds. You probably think you need brutal ab circuits or endless cardio to get a six-pack. The truth is different and much simpler. If you want visible abs, you must do two things first. Reduce the layer of fat hiding them and build the abdominal muscle under it. This video gives you a short, repeatable morning routine that helps you do both the right way, so you actually see results and keep your joints healthy. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do the moment you wake up to support fat loss, strengthen your core, and accelerate the process of revealing your abs. You will get a step-by-step routine that takes 20 to 40 minutes, a clear explanation of how fat loss and muscle work together, the common mistakes to avoid, and a 7-day plan you can start right away. No complicated gadgets, no snake oil, just what works. Quick science primer you should know. Before we jump into the routine, let us clear the two myths that kill progress. First, visible abs are primarily about your body fat level. Most men need to be roughly in the low teens or below to see abdominal definition, and most women need a slightly higher but comparable low to mid-teens depending on genetics and muscle thickness. This is a rough guide, not a strict rule, because genetics, bone structure, and abdominal muscle size change how visible your abs will be. Second, targeted fat loss is not a reliable strategy. Doing 1,000 crunches will strengthen the abs, but will not melt the fat sitting over them at a different rate than the rest of your body. You must reduce overall body fat while preserving or building abdominal muscle. Exercise and nutrition combine to do that. Finally, the safe, steady approach to fat loss beats extreme quick fixes. A slower rate of weight loss helps keep muscle and strength while you lose fat. Protein and resistance work are two of your best tools for keeping muscle as you get leaner. Transition to the routine. Now that you know the core rules, here is a morning routine designed to hit the three things that matter every morning: hydration and metabolic wake-up, a short fat-burning movement session that you can do fasted or fed, a focused strength set for the core that builds abdominal muscle without wasting time, then a practical nutrition guideline for the rest of your day that supports your progress. The whole plan is flexible, so you can do it at home with no equipment or scale it up if you have a bar, dumbbells, or bands. Morning routine overview. Time needed, 20 to 40 minutes, depending on intensity and how many extras you include. Parts. 1. Wake-up reset, 2 to 4 minutes, hydration and gentle mobility. 2. Conditioning interval, 8 to 15 minutes to raise energy and burn calories. 3. Core strength block, 8 to 12 minutes, focused on progressive overload. 4. Post-workout habit, 2 to 5 minutes, nutrition and planning cues. 5. Daily tracking, 30 seconds to 1 minute. I will walk you through each part with exactly what to do, how many reps and sets, and why it matters. Part 1. Wake-up reset, 2 to 4 minutes. Immediately after waking, drink 300 to 500 milliliters of water. This restores fluids after sleep and helps the body start thermogenesis. Do 60 to 90 seconds of gentle mobility. Think shoulder rolls, cat-cow, and hip circles, and 20 to 30 seconds of diaphragmatic breathing. Breathe deep into the belly and exhale long to prime your parasympathetic system and stabilize your core. Add 30 seconds of ankle mobility or walking in place to get circulation going. Why it matters. Hydration and mobility increase comfort and adherence. Starting calm and loose reduces the chance of a rushed, sloppy workout that causes injury. It also primes your metabolism a little, which is useful if you plan a fasted session. Part 2. Conditioning interval, 8 to 15 minutes to raise energy and burn calories. Conditioning raises calorie burn for the day and improves cardiovascular health, which supports fat loss. You do not need long sessions. Short, intense intervals stimulate hormones and burn calories efficiently when paired with proper nutrition. Options. Option A. Body weight interval for home, 10 minutes. 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. Repeat 10 rounds. Exercise rotation: high knees, body weight squats, plank jacks, reverse lunges, mountain climbers. Keep tempo controlled. Use intensity that leaves you breathy but able to keep intervals consistent. Option B, low impact for joints, 12 minutes. 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, 6 rounds. Exercises: marching cardio, glute bridges, step-ups, plank shoulder taps, alternating leg reaches. Option C, fasted walk or bike outside, 20 to 40 minutes. Brisk walk or light bike at a steady pace. Focus on consistency, not maximal speed. Fasted cardio can be used, but it is not magical. Research is mixed about superior long-term fat loss. If you feel lightheaded, skip fasted workouts and eat a small snack first. How to pick your option: if you want time efficiency, pick option A. If you have joint concerns, pick option B. If you prefer low-intensity steady work, choose option C. Progression: week to week, increase work time or add rounds. Example: week 1, do 10 rounds of 30 seconds. Week 2, go to 12 rounds or make rests 20 seconds instead of 30. Part 3, core strength block, 8 to 12 minutes. Core training builds the muscle under the fat. Bigger, stronger abdominal muscles make the midsection appear more defined when body fat drops. The goal is progressive overload and movement quality, not endless crunches. Structure: 3 circuits. Each circuit includes a heavy or loaded move if possible, a stability hold, and a dynamic, controlled movement. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between circuits. Circuit example 1, level beginner to intermediate. 1. Loaded or pushing variation. Push-up to knee to regular push-up progression as strength allows. If you have a light dumbbell, add a standing or lying single-arm press. If you only have body weight, do 10 slow push-ups or incline push-ups. 2. Plank hold. Forearm plank, 30 to 45 seconds. Focus on a neutral spine, ribs down, glutes activated. Squeeze the glutes lightly to prevent sagging. 3. Dead bug. 10 to 12 slow reps on each side. Keep lower back anchored. Move slowly. Inhale as you extend. Exhale as you return. Circuit example 2, level intermediate to advanced. 1. Hanging knee raise or lying leg raise, 8 to 12 reps. If you have a bar, do hanging knee raises. If not, do slow lying leg raises with hands under hips. 2. Side plank, 30 seconds per side. 3. Palloff press or anti-rotation hold, 10 to 12 reps per side. Use a band or hold a static isometric with a long pause in the midpoint if no band is available. Circuit example 3, level progression for strength. 1. Weighted carry or farmer carry, 40 to 60 seconds. Use dumbbells or loaded objects. Walk slowly and tall, engaging the core, and slightly bend the arms to hold the weight in front of the body if needed to avoid back pain. 2. Front-loaded squat or goblet squat, 6 to 10 reps. Keeping the chest upright works the bracing system in a standing position, which transfers to daily life. 3. Hollow body hold, 20 to 40 seconds. Flatten your lower back to the floor and lift shoulders and legs slightly. Focus on tension, not pain. How to progress: add weight gradually to carries and squats. Increase hold times by 5 to 10 seconds per week. Add a second set or a fourth circuit after 3 to 4 weeks. Key technique notes for every exercise: never let your low back arch excessively. If it does, reduce range and strengthen your bracing drills. Breathe. Exhale during the hardest part of the rep. Maintain intra-abdominal pressure during heavy lifts. Move with control. Fast, sloppy reps train momentum, not muscle. Part 4. Post-workout habit, 2 to 5 minutes. Nutrition and recovery plan for the morning. If you train fasted, have a protein-rich breakfast within 60 to 90 minutes after your session.
This supports muscle protein synthesis and recovery. Aim for 20 to 40 grams of protein at breakfast, depending on your body size and daily needs. Protein helps preserve muscle while you're in a calorie deficit. Include a balance of slow carbs and vegetables. Example, breakfast, eggs or Greek yogurt, a piece of fruit, and oats or whole grain toast, or a smoothie with whey or plant protein, spinach, a banana, and oats. Track your intake roughly for the day. You don't need obsessive tracking, but be consistent. If your goal is fat loss, you must live in a modest calorie deficit long term. A sustainable rate is preferable to a crash diet. Hydration and caffeine. If you like coffee, take it after your workout or with breakfast. Caffeine can help appetite control and performance, but do not rely
on it to offset poor sleep or overeating. Sleep and recovery. A morning routine cannot fix poor sleep. Aim for consistent sleep and schedule the morning routine so it does not steal your rest. Part 5. Daily tracking and micro-habits. 30 seconds to 1 minute. Micro-habits to track. Body weight once per week at the same time for trend only. Progress photos every 10 to 14 days under the same lighting. 1 rep max or strength benchmark for a core compound movement once a month. Track daily adherence to the morning routine as a binary yes or no. Build consistency first. Why photos and trends matter. Scale fluctuations are normal. Photos and strength are better long-term indicators of progress than day-to-day weight. Common mistakes to avoid when performing the 6-packs exercises. Number 1. Excessive sit-ups and crunches only. They fatigue muscles but do not reduce belly fat. Include them for variety if you like them, but make progressive heavy core and full body resistance a priority. Number 2. Starving or extreme calorie restriction. Very low calories can lead to muscle loss, hormonal disruption, and poor training quality. Stick to a sustainable deficit and prioritize protein. Number 3. Overvaluing fasted cardio. Fasted cardio is an option, not a requirement. Its benefit for fat loss is small compared to total energy balance and consistent activity. Number 4. Skipping progressive resistance. Building and maintaining muscle takes resistance training. Bodyweight circuits are helpful, but add loading over time. Number 5. Chasing scale numbers. Do not chase a single weight measurement. Track trends over weeks and focus on how your clothes fit, how you look, and strength improvements. Number 6. Ignoring sleep and stress. Poor sleep raises appetite hormones and slows recovery. Stress elevates cortisol, which can make fat loss harder for some people. 7-day action plan. This plan is practical and repeatable. Each morning follows the same sequence with small variations. This is intentional, so you build habit while stimulating different systems. Each session takes 20 to 40 minutes. Aim to complete all sessions and treat them as non-negotiable appointments. Guidelines before starting. If you have medical conditions, consult a doctor before starting a new exercise program. Warm up before every session. The routine includes a short warm-up. If you prefer a longer warm-up, add 3 extra minutes of light movement. Day 1. Foundation and baseline. Wake up reset, 3 minutes hydration and mobility. Conditioning interval, 10 minutes, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Exercises, high knees, squats, mountain climbers, plank jacks, and reverse lunges. Core block, 3 circuits beginner version. Circuit 1, 10 incline push-ups or regular push-ups, 30-second forearm plank, 10 dead bugs per side. Repeat circuit 3 times. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between circuits. Post-workout breakfast, 25 to 30 grams protein. Example, scrambled eggs and whole grain toast. Day 2, strength, focus, and stability. Warm up 3 minutes. Conditioning, low impact 12 minutes, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Core block, intermediate. Hanging knee raises or lying leg raises, 3 sets of 8 to 12. Side plank, 3 sets of 30 seconds per side. Palloff press, 3 sets 10 each side. Post-workout, protein smoothie with spinach and oats. Day 3, eccentric emphasis and metabolic finish. Warm up 3 minutes. Conditioning, Tabata style, 20-second on, 10-second off. 8 rounds of 2 different exercises. Total 8 minutes. Core block. Slow negatives on hanging knee raises or slow controlled leg lowers, 3 sets of 8. Hollow body holds, 3 sets of 20 to 30 seconds. Farmer carry, 3 sets of 45 to 60 seconds. Post-meal, high-protein breakfast with vegetables. Day 4, mobility and light technique day. Wake up reset, longer 5 minutes with extra thoracic mobility and breathing work. Conditioning, light walk 20 to 30 minutes. This helps recovery and keeps calories up without fatigue. Core block light, 3 sets of scapular bracing drills and 20-second planks. 2 sets of 10 bird dogs each side. Post-workout, protein and slow carbs. Day 5, power and loaded core. Warm up 3 minutes. Conditioning, 12 minutes moderate intensity. Core block, goblet or front-loaded squat, 3 sets, 6 to 10 reps. Overhead carry or suitcase carry, 3 sets, 40 seconds. Side plank with leg lift, 3 sets of 10 per side. Post-workout, protein and vegetables. Day 6, test micro-progress and intensity. Warm up 3 minutes. Conditioning, HIT, 10 minutes. Test, attempt one harder core benchmark you couldn't do a week ago, like 12 controlled leg raises or a 60-second plank. Do 2 constructive sets at slightly lower volume, focusing on perfect technique. Post-workout, protein, track how you felt. Day 7, deload and reset. Longer mobility, 8 to 10 minutes. Low intensity walk, 20 to 30 minutes. Light core, 2 circuits of easy exercises to reinforce form only. Plan for the next week. Increase difficulty by 1 variable for the next block. More holds, less assistance, or extra rounds. Weekly and monthly progression plan. The morning routine is your anchor. After 4 weeks, evaluate. If you're losing weight too fast or feeling weak, increase calories slightly and keep the training intensity. If nothing changes, trim 5 to 10% of daily calories or increase conditioning modestly. The target weight loss rate to preserve muscle is roughly 0.5 to 1% of body weight per week, depending on your starting point and how lean you already are. Very slow, steady progress wins. Strength progression examples. Add weight to carries and squats every 7 to 14 days or add 5 to 10 seconds to holds every week. Reduce assistance on hanging knee raises as you get stronger. Nutrition progression. Maintain protein intake at roughly 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day if your goal is fat loss and muscle preservation. Adjust calories slowly rather than doing large cuts. Mindset and practical tips. 1. Consistency beats intensity. Doing a 20-minute routine every morning for months beats a 2-hour workout every few weeks. Number 2. Focus on high-quality sleep. Sleep is non-negotiable for hormonal balance and recovery. Number 3. Prioritize protein and resistance training. You won't keep your abs without muscle under them. Number 4. Use the morning routine as a keystone habit. Doing small things consistently creates momentum to make better food choices the rest of the day. Final checklist for a morning that moves you toward visible abs. 1. Hydrate and mobilize within 5 minutes of waking. 2. Do 8 to 15 minutes of conditioning to raise daily calorie burn. 3. Complete a focused 8 to 12 minute core strength block that includes holds, loaded carries, and progressive movements. 4. Eat a protein-rich breakfast within 90 minutes. 5. Track 1 metric weekly: photo, weight, or strength. 6. Sleep and keep stress manageable. If you commit to this morning routine consistently for 8 to 12 weeks, while eating in a modest calorie deficit and keeping your protein high, you will see abdominal definition start to show. Remember, you can't control fat loss location, but you can control your overall body fat and how strong your abs become. Start small, be consistent, and the results follow. If you want a printable version of this plan, a 4-week progressive template, or a downloadable checklist that fits your schedule, drop a comment below with the word morning. Hit like if you found this useful and subscribe for more simple routines you can actually keep. See you in the next video.